Okay, hello Cuxton, and welcome to this week's celebration assembly. Now we better get cracking because we've got lots to get through before home time, and home time is quickly coming around. So we'll start with the early years like we always do. So our first certificate goes to Ethan for fantastic understanding and sharing during our maths learning. Big well done to Ethan. Well done to Jack, a very creative drawing of the very hungry caterpillar. I know how much the early years children are enjoying that story at the moment. A certificate here for Lexi for trying your best in all lessons. You are a superstar. Keep it up, Lexi. And well done to Archer for showing kindness to a member of our class when they needed it. Well done, Archer. What a lovely thing to achieve a certificate for. Let's give the early years a big round of applause. Okay, off to year ones. We've got a certificate here for Jaden W for always looking after others when they are upset. Such a kind and considerate pupil, Jaden. Darcy A for being autonomous in her learning. So I know Darcy's been very resilient where she's found things challenging. Well done, Darcy. Well done to Moyo A for taking pride in his learning. So at all times, Moyo, very impressive. And a certificate here for Emily W for showing resilience in all her learning. One of our new school values, Emily, so very impressive. Let's give year one a round of applause. Well done, year one. Off to year two. We have a certificate here for Reggie for showing the school value of community when cheering up a friend. Oh, Reggie, that's so kind of you. Good boy. Well done to Rosie S for being adventurous and brave at Forest School by going down the bank. It sounds like it was rather scary, Rosie, but clearly you were resilient and demonstrated the adventure value. And a certificate here for Alfie for showing resilience when facing challenges. Lots of resilient children today, Cuxton. Very impressed. And a certificate here for Demi for showing excellence in number bonds. I presume you're doing very, very well, Demi, so well done. Let's give you two a round of applause. Off to year three, another certificate for resilience. A certificate here for Owen for being a great friend and always involving others. Well done, Owen. Amelia O'Brien for the community value for her amazing self-portrait. And parents, you're in for a treat in a couple of weeks' time. Just going to let one class in because we're going to display some beautiful artwork outside. And I saw year threes completing their artwork last week and it looked fantastic. So well done, Amelia. A certificate here for Lucy for demonstrating excellence, for always striving for the best presentation of her work. And I have to say, year three presentation takes some beating. It's phenomenal. And we've got Harvey, who's demonstrated the adventure value for exploring our science investigation of what a predator eats. And I heard so much about that lesson from year threes. They thoroughly enjoyed themselves and were so engaged with their learning. Let's give year three a round of applause. Well done. Okay, off to year four now. We have a certificate here for resilience again, for James G for showing excellent participation and resilience in all his learning. Well done, James. Isabella B is demonstrating excellence for incredible effort and high quality writing produced in English. Keep it up, Isabella. Well done to Clara for her excellent efforts in her English writing. For demonstrating excellence, Clara. And to Amelie for aspiring to do her best Amelia for aspiring to do her best in English. Well done to Amelia. Congratulations. Let's give year four a round of applause. Off to year five now. We have a certificate for Alfie V for excellence in all his learning, always. That doesn't surprise me at all, Alfie. Keep it up. Well done to Poppy H for her sense of adventure in our class assembly. Can't wait to see the class assembly. If they're anywhere near as good as Willows and White Beams, it's going to be fantastic. Well done to Lola B for showing a caring attitude in class, helping out without being prompted. Fantastic, Lola. Keep it up. And well done to Millie P for showing a caring attitude in class, helping out without being prompted. Very impressed with year five at the moment, trying very hard. So let's give year five a round of applause. Okay, year 6, here we go. So we've got a certificate here for Paige for showing the value of community by her mature attitude in PSHE. Keep it up, Paige. We've got a certificate here for Jack for showing excellence at all times in his behaviour for learning. Well done to Jack. Always doing the right thing. Marcy M for her thoughtful attitude when empathising with evacuees. And I know how much the year 6s are loving their topic at the moment and learning so much about the war. So well done. And a certificate here for Kemba for his excellent use of descriptive and emotive language. I know you're writing beautiful, Kemba. Very, very impressed. Let's give you 6 a round of applause. Okay, Tom's certificates this week. We have one for Joshua P for demonstrating resilience and overcoming his fear of jumping off the high tables in PE. Joshua, you should be really, really proud of yourself. I know I'm a little bit scared when we go up to the high tables sometimes, but you should be very, very pleased. And we have a certificate here for Kayla for demonstrating resilience and overcoming fear of jumping off high tables as well in PE. Sounds like year 2 are trying incredibly hard in their PE lesson and demonstrating a sense of adventure. So let's give Tom's chosen children a round of applause. Well done. Okay, tidiest classrooms this week. So we need to do a drum roll. The tidiest classroom in the infant school goes to, drum roll, and stop, Ash class. Well done, Ash class. I know Mrs. Martin and Mrs. Chapman are so impressed with you, so keep it up. And the tidiest classroom in the junior school this week goes to, drum roll, stop, Cherry class. But Mrs. Humphrey and Mrs. Hackett wanted me to mention 2 particular people in Cherry class who massively helped the children achieve this certificate this week. So a big thank you to Mrs. Mulholland and Mrs. Curtis for hoovering and wiping their tables after their science experiment the other day. I know the cleaners really, really appreciated your extra help when the classroom was a little bit messy. I know there was lots of wonderful learning going on. So well done to Cherry class and Mrs. Mulholland and Mrs. Curtis. Okay, the best attendance certificates go to, and last week, Cherry class had the choice of one of the 3 envelopes because they achieved the best attendance, 100% attendance, and they had 15 minutes in the computing suite. So let's find out which class this week is going to achieve one of the certificates. No, one of the envelopes, sorry. So the best attendance in the infant school goes to, drum roll, stop, Birch class with 99%. So let's see if a class in the junior school has got a better attendance this week. Let's see which class is going to get the overall. So the best attendance in the junior school goes to, drum roll, stop, Chestnut class with 99.1%. So Chestnut class, this week you are the winners of the golden envelopes. And you will have 15 minutes, either free time on the playground, free time in your classroom with games and so on, or free time in the computing suite. And you will have to use your 15 minutes at some point this week. So I will ensure that Miss Miller is given those certificates. So golden book time. Let's have a look how many names we've got in the golden book this week. And it's been wonderful seeing children for so many different reasons this week. So well done to Paige D for showing resilience in a maths lesson, Freddie N, Oliver HG and Ethan S for super descriptive writing, including fronting adverbials, all about a dragon invading a school. Well done to Finn O for incredible use of pivot to create an animated scene. I did see it, Finn, and it was amazing. Well done to Finley MH, Charlie B, Amelia R, Riley E for outstanding newspaper report writing in both quality and presentation. Well done, children. Well done to Arthur D and Shakemi O for both writing about the mixed up chameleon and including super at fronted adverbials and other conjunctions. And last but not least, well done to Chloe B for amazing use of number lines for adding and presenting them so neatly. Well done, Chloe. So many children in the Golden Book this week. Okay, we've got the last few certificates to do. Lots of children this week with their bronze certificates for achieving 100 cereals. So we have these children, first of all, from Ash class. Well done to Elsie, Demi, Harley, Billy, Harry C, Freddie, Charlotte, Archie, Lila, Zane, Myla. Let's give those children a big round of applause. And finally, we have a child in Maple class, Millie, who's also achieved her bronze certificates. Let's give Millie a round of applause. Well done. Now, last but not least, we have the 100 reads this week, and we've had an action-packed day, children. I've had lots of children come to see me, which is wonderful. So we had our first child, well, I think our first child in year 1. So well done to Nellie for achieving 100 home reads. A big well done to Jack and Ollie in year 2, who were incredibly proud of themselves for achieving 100 home reads. And finally, just before the assembly, just crept in, we had Scarlett and we had Lily in year 6, who had read 100 books at home. And year 6 pupils, that's quite phenomenal because it's not easy to have read 100 books in year 6, particularly as you have to be autonomous, independent learners and sometimes read to yourself and so on. So very, very proud of Scarlett and Lily as well. So Claxton, have the best week. This time next week, it's going to be vocabulary day. So I can't wait to see your costumes. Remember, you have to come dressed up as a word and just make sure somewhere on your costume, it explains what that word means and what the word is. I can't wait to see them. Have the best week and I will see you soon. Bye.